With a purpose. I'm Clayton Muhammad, spokesman for the city of Aurora. As you know, we've been here every other Wednesday for the last month, handing out free food, giving you great information, and just building our community. Today is a special day for us. We have a number of special guests here with us as we announce some additional things that we're going to keep doing for you here at Centennial House and the Aurora Housing Authority. Let's give another round of applause for all of our partners today. Thank you to our media friends for coming out. Fox 32 News, ACTV, Beacon News, we appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by a number of our elected officials who are here with us, including the alderman of this ward, Ward 5. Give a round of applause for Alderman Carl Franco. We're also joined by the first ward alderman, Alderman Emmanuel Llamas, keeping the applause going. Third ward alderman, Alderman Ted Mesiacos. Seventh ward alderwoman, Shakita Hart Burns. Ninth ward alderman, Edward J. Bug. Big round of applause. We're also joined today by the 59th Mayor of Aurora, Mayor Richard C. Irvin is here. We have your leadership here at the Aurora Housing Authority.
The Aurora Housing Authority greatly appreciates this amazing opportunity to partner with the City of Aurora, Blue Cross Blue Shield, the American Diabetes Association, and Top Box to provide fruits, fresh vegetables, and chicken breasts to 750 of the Aurora Housing Authority residents. I would like to thank Clayton Muhammad, Mayor Richard Irvin for including our agency in this partnership to service our tenants. I would also like to thank Blue Cross Blue Shield, Nancy Walkhart, American Diabetes Association, Amanda Minner, Top Box, Tim Collar, and of course Chris and Sheila Kennedy for collaborating and partnering with our agency to provide these products and information on healthy eating. The Aurora Housing Authority look forward to continue this collaboration to provide healthy foods to the residents of the agency in the very near future, and of course for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So thank you everybody and have a great day.
Big round of applause for Mr. Ralph Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, to show the possibility of what happens in this city, we have so many amazing leaders who were born and raised here, including our mayor. Raised in Indy and Trail, right here at the Aurora Housing Authority. Now he leads the city as the 59th mayor of Aurora. Please, another big round of applause to the Honorable Mayor, Richard C. Irvin.
Good morning. Come on, y'all. Let's get into this. Good morning. Come on. There you go. Let's wake up this morning. Welcome to Aurora to all of our special guests from Chicago. And welcome to our wonderful residents here at Centennial House for another distribution of healthy food boxes courtesy of Top Box Foods, the American Diabetes Association of Illinois, and the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. As mayor of the City of Lights, I'm very proud of this partnership and what it provides to the residents of 5 sites of the Aurora Housing Authority. As many of you know, my brother and I were raised by our single mother in Indian Trail Public Housing Complex, Aurora Housing Authority. As I reflect on my childhood, I know how helpful programs like this would have been for my family to not only help put food on the table, but to provide guidance on healthy cooking and ways to maintain wellness. Minority communities are disproportionately impacted by ailments such as diabetes and hypertension that can be curbed through education and resources, just as our partners are providing today. You know, in the age of COVID-19, we continue to see the disparities with our black, brown, or seniors and low-income communities. But we are glad to see how others are standing in to help fill the gap. Today is proof of goodness of humanity and what we can do when we come together for the good of everyone. Let's give a big round of applause to our partners today. Yes, keep it going. Thank you to the Aurora Housing Authority and the leadership of Ralph Jordan. You have changed the trajectory of this organization, the lives of the people who live in AHA. Thank you, brother. Thank you to the American Diabetes Association of Illinois. Give them a round of applause for continuing the 80-plus year history of your national organization and fighting for causes that impact so many of us. Education and empowerment is so key to fighting diabetes, and your partnership proves just how important it is for the work together for all of us and for the greater good. Thank you to the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois for joining the team as well. Give them a round of applause. You provide service to more than 100 million, yet continue to find ways to stay involved right here in our local community, where the results can be measured in direct ways. And last but not least, thank you to Top Box Foods. Let's give them a big round of applause. And the visionaries, Chris and Sheila Kennedy. The mission you enacted almost a decade ago has served countless people, and Aurora is honored to be a part of that list. You can continue the legacy. You continue the legacy of the Kennedy family while forging new paths for future generations to follow. Now, in the words of your amazing father, Chris, Robert Kennedy, few will have the greatness to bend history itself, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events. Each time someone stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope. Robert Francis Kennedy. Give him a round of applause. That ripple of hope has made it to Aurora, and now it will continue to grow from a ripple to a tidal wave as we work together to impact our community. Chris and Sheila, you want to, on behalf of the city of Aurora, we welcome you. Come on, stand down by me for a minute. Let's give them a round of applause as they stand next to me. It was nearly 60 years ago to this very month, October 1960, that the mayor of Aurora welcomed your uncle, John F. Kennedy, to Aurora as he campaigned for President of the United States. We know he made history that year. This year, October 2020, we are honored to welcome you both as you change the future of those in need. On behalf of the city of Aurora, it's my honor to present you with the Mayor's Award of Excellence for your vision of Top Box Foods. Let's give them a round of applause. Let me read it for everybody as you hold it. And I'll read it as Chris holds it. Mayor's Award of Excellence presented to Chris and Sheila Kennedy for your commitment to improving lives by making healthy foods accessible to all. Thank you for blessing the residents of Aurora, Illinois, and creating a new partnership with a strong purpose. Richard C. Irvin, Mayor of Aurora. Welcome home, Kennedy. Welcome home. All right. Let's do a picture with them. Let them give a speech.
Mr. Mayor, I feel like an altar boy holding this.
One more round of applause for Chris and Sheila Kennedy and everything they do for our community and Top Box.
Thank you so much. As the mayor said, it was 60 years ago that the young Senator John F. Kennedy campaigned in Aurora to become the 35th President of the United States. We made history, so we're so honored, almost to the exact day, as the mayor said, to have the nephew of the President and the son of the great Robert F. Kennedy here with the vision to help fill in the gap and to feed those in need that they began in 2012. Aurora, please give a big round of applause for Chris and Sheila Kennedy.
Well, thank you, Mayor Irvin and Mr. Jordan, and to you, Clayton, for such a warm welcome here today. Chris and I are both honored to be here in Aurora to work with the city and with the Housing Authority to serve you, its residents. I'd also like to thank the American Diabetic Association and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois for their innovative partnership with us today. I've been asked to tell you a little bit about Top Box Foods. Chris and I started Top Box Foods to respond to the issue of food insecurity and food deserts in Illinois. And we saw that underserved communities were left unsustained by food banks and traditional grocery stores, and that there was a real need for that gap to be filled. So we tapped into our business experience and into our work with the Greater Chicago Food Depository and with a lot of other social service organizations that were working towards social justice. And we created Top Box Foods. The first delivery took place in May 2012 when a fleet of trucks rolled into Chicago full of boxes filled with beautiful fresh produce and frozen proteins like meat, chicken, and fish. And since that first delivery day, over 8 years ago, we've served thousands and thousands of people and created access to beautiful, affordable foods through a network of partners in the community like housing authorities and schools and community organizations and healthcare providers and hospitals. But then the pandemic happened in March, and we had to create and innovate and adjust and adapt in order to meet the extraordinary need for food in these extraordinary times. We relied on volunteers and partners to rise to the challenge and to meet the demand. And what an extraordinary demand it was and continues to be. We've seen the need for our service increase tenfold since the beginning of the pandemic. To give you another way to look at it, before the pandemic, we would deliver to about 3,500 households over a 4-month period. And that's in stark contrast to the 30,000 households we delivered in the first 4 months of the pandemic alone. We couldn't do this work without volunteers and partners like Blue Cross and Blue Shield, like the American Diabetes Association, like the Housing Authority of Aurora, and like the City of Aurora. We never would have been able to do the work that we could do without these great partnerships. Chris and I believe that every person has a right to high quality and affordable, healthy food. And we hope that you, the residents here, are going to enjoy your beautiful boxes of food and the meals that can be made with the contents of those foods and the recipes that were so graciously provided by the American Diabetes Association. So thank you, everybody, and thank you for your commitment to good food for all. Enjoy the day.
Big round of applause. Keep the applause going. Sheila and Chris Kennedy, thank you so much. We're so honored to have you with us. Today we also are joined by our partners who are here, and we like to recognize them as they come and share briefly their part of the program. He is a child of Aurora, an Aurora son who went to St. Joe and the Aurora Central and Aurora University. Now he is the executive director of the American Diabetes Association of Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dan Barretts, Aurora's own.
Thank you for that. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out and being a part of this event. I want to thank the City of Aurora for everything that they've done for us, not only for this program, for the ADA in general. We have had our Tour to Cure event in the City of Aurora for the past 7 years. It's an event that brings the community together and really highlights what the ADA is doing for our folks who live not only in Aurora, but the state of Illinois. So thank you, Mayor and the City of Aurora. Sheila, Chris, Tim, Topbox, thank you so much for our partnership. This is such a unique opportunity for ADA to work with a partner who has a focus on food insecurity, which is a big problem for us at the ADA. So we thank you for not only your partnership, your friendship, but also what we're going to do in the future. And lastly, thank you, Nancy and the Blue Cross Blue Shield team. They've been fantastic partners of the ADA throughout the past year, as well as what we're looking forward to the future. Without folks like Nancy and the team at Blue Cross, we would not be able to do the kind of programs we're doing today. I will say from an ADA perspective, our mission's twofold. The first is we are striving to find a cure for diabetes, both type 1, type 2, gestational diabetes. But on the other end, while we're still working on that, what we're trying to offer is education, awareness, and helping those who have a disease like I do. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in my younger 20s. That's my mission moment for why I'm here at the ADA. So we want to make sure that we're a resource for you all. Inside the boxes, you will see recipes, educational information, tips, and helpful information for you to come out and see how we can help the ADA from an ADA perspective. So thank you all again, and hope you guys enjoy the boxes.
Thank you, Dan. We have a special presentation
to give the Mayor's Award of Service, presented to the American Diabetes Association of Illinois for collaborating with the City of Aurora to provide healthy meals and empower and give information to our residents. Your partnership is valued and appreciated. Take a picture.
Let's give another round of applause for the American Diabetes Association. Amazing partners. We couldn't do what we do without the partnership of Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Please welcome our Vice President of Illinois Medicaid Operations, Nancy Woolard.
Good morning, everyone. I think I'm the only thing standing now between you and your food, so I'll make my comments brief. Because I know you're all ready to eat that healthy food for lunch. I know I would be. So Blue Cross Blue Shield is honored to be here today and to have partnered with Top Box and ADA on this important mission. As you know, Blue Cross Blue Shield, one of the largest insurance companies in Illinois, is deeply committed to not only serving our members, but serving the communities as a whole. We want to be here with you. We want to make sure that you have access to healthy food, to housing, and to health insurance. We feel all three of those are tied so closely together and mean so much. And so we thank everyone for their partnership. We thank you for all being here today, and we want you to enjoy all your good food and some other goodies that we've handed out today. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Big round of applause.
It is also my pleasure to award the Mayor's Award of Service presented to Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois for collaborating with the City of Aurora to provide healthy meals and empower and give information to our residents. Your partnership is valued and much appreciated.
You heard from the founders of Top Box Food. We're so honored to have our executive director here of Top Box Food really putting his heart and soul into making certain that Aurora was at the top of the list. Please give a round of applause for Mr. Tim Collett.
Hi, everyone. It's so great to be here for the third time, and we're really looking forward to seeing you guys again in a couple weeks. I just want to echo everything that's been said thus far with this great partnership with the City of Aurora and Blue Cross Blue Shield, as well as the ADA. But I'd like to pay special attention to the Aurora Housing Authority and its executive director. You guys have a great leader here, and he's doing some amazing things for all of you. And I would like to recognize the amazing staff, your maintenance staff and your property managers at all of these 5 facilities that we've been at for the last several months. We couldn't do it without you guys, and you really have a great community that you've built here at the AHA. So I would just like to recognize you, the residents, and your leadership, and wish you a happy holidays, and we look forward to serving you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Top Box Food.
It is also my pleasure to give the Mayor's Award of Service presented to Top Box Foods for collaborating with the City of Aurora to provide healthy meals and empowering information to our residents. Your partnership is valued and much appreciated.
All right, round of applause. If Tim can stay there with the mayor really quickly. You know, we want to give a special award to a young man who really has been a driving force to make this happen. Literally driving in from Chicago, driving space to space, site to site, loading 250 boxes on, loading 250 boxes off. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for Mr. Adam Vasquez. Thanks for your work, brother. Come on down, man. He hustles, and he hustles hard, Red. We watched him work. Come on down. There we go. Come on in. Come on in, Chris. Hold your winner. We go.
Also, my honor to give the Mayor's Award of Service to the Aurora Housing Authority for collaborating with the City of Aurora to provide healthy meals and empowering information to our residents. Your partnership is absolutely appreciated and valued. Brothers, come on down. Give them a round of applause.
Your HA accepted on your behalf. Thank you. All right, Centennial House. Give me a round of applause for everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you to the entire team. We're here.